It's the Dan McDonald Show. Hi, this is Dan the Cool Guy. That's our theme song, as you know, right? We got a real cool deal going on today. Again, you guys are loving the recipes. This one, I just came up with the idea that I'm gonna call this one raw samosas, okay? People are gonna be like, that's crazy, the professional chefs. This is insane, this is not a samosa. But that's just what came to my mind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some cauliflower here, and I'm going to process that. Process? I thought we weren't supposed to eat processed foods. The darn recipes are just so much fun, and I know we got to keep this thing fun if we're going to keep going on it. You know what I mean? We got to have creative outlets if we're going to make this thing work for us. So we got to have options, right? Because you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to take this cauliflower, pulverize, but not before I add 5 cloves of garlic. Krista said, give me garlic. And I said, you got it, mama. So there we go. Cauliflower and garlic. Be fine. See if we can get this to work out for us, huh? Shake it a little bit sometimes. There's a bad boy in here that doesn't want to go, so I'm going to see if I can, what I'll do is I'll cut that in half and it'll probably disappear real quick. There we go, there we go. Come on, baby. Bust it up. We'll have to give her one more go here. Ooh, that smells good with the garlic. I haven't had garlic in weeks, so this will be kind of fun. Garlic's sort of a cheat for me, but you know, whatever, right? I have a lot of energy tonight. I've been doing very well. So there we go. It's almost like mashed potatoes, kind of, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that mixture right there. Oh, I forgot one last thing to do before I do that. I've got this is okay. Anyways, just bear with me. I got some chives here, and I'm going to put those in and just go on those just a little bit, so that they're not as powdered up as the cauliflower. Again, this is like an intuitive recipe. I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. Krista and I talked about it a little bit before I came out about what she kind of wanted, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just make a little show out of it. Sometimes you just got to shake this baby, and that should be fine right there. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks. So what I'm going to do there now, I've got my bowl, right? And I'm going to take that. Still got a chunk. I know the pros don't do that, right? They don't eat while they're making food, but hey man, this is the Dan McDonald Show, and we can do whatever we want to do, right? Okay, step 1. I've got corn. 2 cups of cut corn. If you haven't seen how I cut corn off the cob, you'll have to check my other videos. Just go ahead and there's a couple videos where I show how to cut corn off the cob. I just picked some peas out of the garden, so I'm going to toss those in. Yum yum. I got some red peppers. This was actually I was gonna do 4 red peppers, but this one there was a bad piece in it, so I just chopped the bad piece off, and I recycled it, and then our recipe sort of you know, just more creative. In the raw food, that's it. I mean, you can get so creative because you can't really screw up. So let me show you what I've got here. I got these 2 already hollowed out, right? So I was just gonna show you one. I just went around the top here, real easy. Okay? This isn't the best knife for this, but I couldn't find my other one. I don't know where it is, but. So I take that out, and then I pull the stuff out of the inside. The white part, the ribs, if you will. And then I got that all hollowed out inside there, okay? And then what I did is I took these pieces here like this, and I just used these, instead of throwing them away or something crazy like that, I just made corn-sized pieces. So that it would be kind of a nice texture about the size of corn. Okay, so then I'm going to mix that all together. It's beautiful, really. It's even more beautiful than I thought it was going to be. See? Mix that up pretty good, and then wow, I'm actually more excited about this than I thought. I was kind of making this for Krista. We had some cauliflower, but I'm getting more and more excited about this because I've been, you know, just usually like, I'll just eat fruit, but this looks pretty cool, so I'm pretty stoked. You know, a lot of the recipes I make just for everybody, you know, more so on the Dan McDonald Raw Food Show. Ding! So, yeah, this is like, to me, I was just thinking samosa. Why not, right? The potatoes and the corn, like Indian food, and there you go, just stuffed peppers. Now, it did take me about 15-20 minutes to prepare the corn and stuff, so this one's a little more time consuming. Something you might want to use when someone comes to visit, or you're trying to like get your husband to eat something. He's like, he doesn't want to just eat salads. He might go for this. You could put a little sea salt, hot peppers, you know, whatever works to get the veggies in at first. I mean, I was like addicted to Bragg's for like the first 2 years of my raw foodism. That was the only thing I did though. I ate fruits and vegetables, and I used Bragg's for all my salads. So I wasn't sure, I pretty much was hooked on it, but that was okay, right? And then later on I found out about the sea salt and all that stuff, and this tamari, and got into all that for a while. And now I'm just totally on fruits, and I've just trained my taste buds. It takes a little while, but you can do it. And it's the way to go, really, to get your taste buds to where they just really relish the simple foods. But for now, let's just have fun. Let's just make sure we're doing our best to get as many fruits and vegetables as we can, and you know, not sweating it too much, because it depends on where you're at. You know, I've got a show here, or this YouTube channel is for the beginner as well as the advanced. So I just hope the advanced people will just cut me a break here and hey, learn something, and the beginners will relish these ideas and put them to use and continue to eat more fruits and vegetables and get in the habit of making delicious stuff like this. Because this is just delicious, simple, and pure, you know, no fat. You could have put an avocado in the mixture, some sea salt. I mean, options are infinite. You could throw some hemp seeds in there. You could throw a little olive oil if you feel like you need some fat. I mean, it's just infinite. And then I've got the flowers here from the garden. I'm going to put those in there just to pretty it up a bit. Again, this is, I appreciate you for letting me get creative. I'm having a really good time doing some of these things. This recipe turned out better than I thought that it might. Sometimes in a raw food kitchen, you never know. I want to encourage you again. I didn't get the chance to do much of the inspiration stuff today, mostly just the recipe, but I want you to encourage you to get a bigger vision for your life. Just get a bigger vision. Just see yourself successful. See yourself as healthy and as thin and as fit and as ripped as you want to be, because you can do this. All right? So here you go. Take a look. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me share. I do hope that every single person out there at least got something out of this video. I'm here to serve. Thank you. Oh yeah, check me out on Facebook. I'd love to be your friend. I do a daily motivational quote. And subscribe to the vids. Thanks a lot.